BTR wants to match the Arlet with the Yu Zhong, and I think it's a bait ban from Geek Fam banning out the Valentina, so it will respond for a Sora ban from BTR, but I think it's a bait though. I really feel like it's a bait. Yes, they don't take the bait. They ban out the Arlet still.
The Atlas though, right? For Geek?
You just go for Sora first, no?
Yeah, Sora works.
You ban out the Fallon.
Oh, what the heck? There you go, yeah.
And they're trying to bait out the Sora ban, but BTR didn't take the bait. Yeah, they still go for the Sora.
Oh.
Either way, Geek won.
Yeah.
Kind of win on the trade,
In that
yes.
regard.
This Beloyski guy, man, maybe we can ban him too. You know,
Really
yesterday
smart,
I
yeah,
requested
so
Taura
smart.
to be banned. Now I think
Yesterday.
Beloyski needs to be banned.
So smart. The way that they ban out the Valentina too. Oh my god.
Yeah,
yes.
that was fantastic. Either way, they're gonna get a pick that they want, right? Arlet or Sora,
Yeah.
Bigatron. What are they gonna go for here against the Sora? There's not a lot of picks open right now.
Yu Zhong?
Yuzong against the Fredrin, yeah, that works. Up against the Sora as well, not too shabby. If they want to go neutral objective,
Or
that is
Lapu.
the pick to go for. The Lapu Lapu is a very good option too. One thing's for sure though, if they go Kalea here, that's a Gato Kancha waiting for them. So
Yes,
you might have
indeed.
to lead this for mid-Rio. Oh, they take the Atlas. There's
Okay.
not a lot of people to target, by the way. Geek Fam can go Cho
Or lead.
or Khalid. I think I like Cho a
I
bit
like
more.
Cho.
Yes, I do agree the show looks better. But again,
Dude, that is so risky.
I think Beloy has learned one thing or two from yesterday. Playing the Atlas against the Khalid, I think he learns a thing or two from Keyboy.
Can we
Quick
stop him
predictions?
from learning? How do I stop him from learning?
Ban him.
Predictions, I think Bigatron have what it takes though, to take the early game, unlike previous game.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go Bigatron this time.
It's easier early game for Bigatron, but again, though, if they kind of choke,
Hey, it's Bigatron.
not Bigat choke,
Not yet, not yet. We don't
not
call
yet.
it that.
Okay, then. But I still go for Geek.
I guess we don't know.
Us?
Okay, one for Geek Fam, one for BTR. It's all gonna come down to the execution in the early stages of the game. Is it a big Baguettetron
Yes.
game for game number 2, or is it gonna be another throw for the Bigot Chokes? Realize, Gani, what do you guys think?
Thank you, panelists, and well, Baguettetron, Big Choke, big. Are they even big? Well, they're big. Lower bracket finals. You know, let's see. With the unique picks and that Valentina Sora bait, Geek Fam are able to get themselves a Sora without a Valentina in the room. This is game 2 of Bigatron by Vitality against Geek Fam.
Now let's see, will Geek Fam be able to double their lead right here in this game? Or perhaps you might see a retaliation from the Red Robots equalizing in the series. Let's witness the conclusion soon. Beloyski early rotation top.
Come on.
Catching him on off guard. And that will be first blood for Geek Fam.
Wow, they knew that Aman had no flicker. And that was the level 1, so no BMI as well. You want to go and get that Art of Thievery going. And that was such a clean move from Geek Fam. That first blood goes to Kenziski.
Yeah.
He's able to get going faster. Even opts for the CDR boots. And this time around, it feels like a shift of draft, right?
Yep.
We saw the box here in the hands of Geek Fam. Now it's in the hands of Bigatron. Hold on a minute.
You want to find an equalizer. That's a quicker early one from Spin. Now claims the kill on a boy. What a great perfect match earlier. And I do want to touch on, you know, earlier Beloyski rotating top. I think you guys can also abuse the speed of Khalid in the early game again. As you can see the minimap already. Round 2, perhaps Amando. This time, he is wiser.
Yep, has BMI as well, right? And looks by Bayou. Now pull yourself together for Moreno with the Eve. So he wants faster cycles in terms of the resources and spells and fire to keep the mana going. Steve is actually very, very needy of that resource. But there was a another emblem, a talent of a boy there that would boast his tankiness because he knows he's gonna get bursted and dove upon, but there is no contest towards the neutral objective of Geek Fam. Now they want to go for something. And I think the panel pointed it out. With this Atlas, it's quite hard for you to look for a target. because most of it are tanky boys and survivability is at an all-time high for Geek Fam.
Now with the perfect match here, forces Crimson Beacon to a boy, but now claims it regardless with the retribution now. Oloyski trying to hold on, that's Marcel displacing Niall. That's going to be Niall now off the board. Take a look at Finn, out of position, and
Marcel!
That's Kenzie finding the double early kills here for the Geeks. Now, Nazara finds a big shot onto her Shogun, still able to disengage though.
Wow, Marcel survived with a flicker of HP over there, and Kenziski 3-0. This is a dream start for the Harith. When he can get this hero online as soon as possible, you can feel the damage slowly creeping in. And again, who do you really want to go for as Finn here? Possibly a boy, possibly Kenziski, but both want Spirify.
Yeah.
At least you have Chase in the Yuzong, so that you can gap close to the Jusin, gap close to the Harith possibly, and then get those kills. But you gotta time it perfectly. And so far we have seen the power of that, in which Shogun was just going in with a Black Dragon form. Who got that? I think it was still Nazara. Adam build by Dunia Games. You can see that I think it's a War Axe loading for the Yuzong. The Kenziski just bobbing and weaving around. So I think Atlas has to choose his target.
This is going to be the call here. 4-man rotating towards bot. That's a dive. Shogun taking a lot of crowd control. Boris secures the kill. And the 2v1 top responded with a 4v1 bot. It actually comes to fruition for the Geeks.
That is beautiful. A beautiful gank. Ganking a Yuzong, who we think is one of the better chances in terms of outplaying a gank, especially under turret. But hey, that's still a kill towards Shogun. And now they set their eyes on this mutual objective. Nazar so far back. I think Megatron will take this unless there could be a turnaround. Finn with the perfect match to zone out things. And yeah, it's going to be Niall able to get the turtle. Now 2 items with the glowing one and the curse helmet. Still going for the glowing one. It's going to add more anti-regen.
Oh.
And we do have a pause.
Practically, right?
Hey, let's ask Sheffin if he has the Geek Fam socks. I don't think he has. Mirko's wearing one
not
though.
just yet, not just yet.
Not just yet.
But yeah, let's just jump into the Lanadon back here, folks. Minute 5 here.
Oh.
Again, Geek Fam, they're holding the gold. And BTR, they're holding the newts. That's going to be an attempt to the bottom side. Marcel, great place. That's going to be the shifting claws. Oh my goodness, under the turret. That's an outplay from the lethal Marcel. Top lane, back action. Nazara taking Amon down. Both members of BTR, they're down.
Lethal L again. He's not stuck there with them. They are stuck there with him.
Wow.
Getting the outplay. Confidently popping the cloud form. And then just gunning, punching down Niall. And now Shogun down bottom too.
Black Dragon for defensively used. The Shogun is able to relocate to a safer place, but it's just Geek Fam with the map control, right? Top lane already secured now. They're eyeing for bot as BTR, their movement is definitely restricted.
It's quite amusing to see Marcel when he's not on a Paquito. He can still find heroes that punch, right? He wants to keep on punching. That's going to be the Sora with the cloud form. But now Bigatron by Vitality, they need to look, I think, for an individual pick-off. I think we saw this yesterday. Oh, the Atlas, there you go. Oloyski will be fine though. Only burning a flicker. And yeah, I think they can try to funnel something through an individual pick-off with the deadly, fatal links. That really helps the Atlas a lot in terms of just getting kills, because now they really need the gold. And so far, Geek Fam are in high tempo. They have control of almost everything. And you see Finn buying the Dominance Ice as the first item up top. Amon is heavily bullied by Kenziski. And by not only Kenziski though, by the entirety of Geek Fam. He's not given time and space to play. And now I think they can only bank on him to just keep on farming, get this item straight, and then look for a possible set, which again, always revolves around a hero like Atlas. You gotta play with a big set, with a big engage, but then Geek Fam has Marcel, right? So far, it's looking very, very good for Geek Fam. Look at how they step confidently into the territory, into the zone of Bigatron by Vitality.
Oh, similar approach from Geek Fam in game 1, right? Minute 8, they're controlling. They got the map control, they got the gold lead as well, but remember what happened in game 1. BTR were able to at least find an equalizer for a bit. Now let's see if Geek Fam continues that trend here, or perhaps a more composed approach here in the second game where it's more straightforward. BTR, they're still catching strays, struggling to find connections here.
Yep. There's not much action as well. Excuse me for that. When you take a look at this, this Geek yanks the pawn.
Now, of course, through my pop, that's going to be Kenzie repositioning for his back. Amon
There you go.
has an eye for a kill there, finding Kenzie in the right place, and that will be a kill for Amon.
Yep. Shut down for Iman as well. That's going to be a bounty loaded up to his pocket. With the golden staff completed too, he's going to go for the last item, the corrosion sight. So at least that's something for Bigatron by Vitality to get, because if they can get the kills, get the shutdown, get the bounties, one to a boy, to Kenzie, to Nazara, to Marcel, anyone, you know, these little kills rack up. Item build by Dunia Games, Queen Swing already for Marcel. He's gonna look for that damage reduction plus the survivability when he drops down. And look at that item from a boy. He's gonna go Sky Piercer. So hey, it's gonna add insult to injury if he is able to station himself in a particular spot where it is very viable for him to play. Holy Crystal completed by Kenziski, second item by the way. So he is confident, doesn't need the Feather of Heaven yet.
Not just yet. A lot of power spikes happening here in the Geek Fam's equipment compartment. Now, let's see if that will be translated towards a fight here. Instantly, Fatalings on towards Nazara. That's a 3-man talk. Oh, and the damage. Nazara deleted though. Voloisky now isolated, taking down Marcel, now zoning on the back. But Finn is going to be falling in the process. Marcel finds one, but now finds the tray. Take a look at Kenzie. He's free hitting alongside a boy. A stack. 2 stacks added here.
Chasing.
Already towards the Zushin now. Amon will have time to recall, but that fight goes to Geeks.
That was actually very good from Finn to isolate the Fredrin and hope that Bigatron by Vitality can burst him down quickly. But that bonk bought some time, added damage, and then the entire Geek Fam team collapsed on Bigatron. And Kenziski always looming in the darkness, but that was actually a boy. Getting 2 stacks of the Sky Piercer. Now we go back for round 2. Kenzie pops his on force. Let's see who wins this one out.
Voloisky scouting, looking for again, information. Shogun is able to take Valoy down. As Amon is the one to take down the Lord! Ladies and gentlemen, just like game 1, minute 10, Bigatron by Vitality finds a comeback.
The Red Raider just slithering in the crevices of the river, and he gets that Lord with a blazing duet nonetheless. And now the Lord is in the hands of Bigatron by Vitality. It turns around for Bigatron, and now they want to look for the siege. Still the first Lord, but at least you can get a few structures and the Holy Shield.
The Holy Shield is already triggered in the mid lane, hence the mid turret taken down here easily by the Red Robots. Now, do they go for more bottom? The Holy Shield taken and triggered, as Geek Fam will focus on taking down the Lord.
Yep, they have to play it slow. They have to learn from their mistakes. And it's still the first Lord as well, so you can't expect much from it. But Geek Fam now losing so much control. Amon is cutting down Marcel. That Claude is starting to sting. And now Bigatron by Vitality have cruise control, at least so far. But Geek Fam still has the resources. I think that was Voloisky in that Lord fight. He wanted to zone out 2 players, but then he fell down too quickly. Yeah. And then Bigatron could collapse on the tank because they knew that Iman is starting to hit this Claude already in the power spike. Moreno with that Wishing Lantern too will not make things better for Geek Fam. So yeah, they need, again, a saving grace, a massive set possibly from Marcel. Or just hope that Kenziski can just carry the fight after the cycle ends for Bigatron.
Boy, oh boy, again, boys and girls.
Ice Queen.
We got a game on our hands, and that's, again, just the 2 wands plus the Sky Piercer for a boy. Slowly but surely here, you know, Amon is starting to sting. Trinity already in stack, and he added a Malefic Gun as well.
Yeah, so he can hit from afar. Uh-oh.
Yeah, boys taken down surely. Amon takes the kill. Take a look at Amon, a great positioning already. Real Worm Population will immobilize Nazara for a bit. Take a look at the damage! The combination of the Fatalings and Amon He's able to take Nazara down. And now Amon going crazy. And Maniac is here, ladies and gentlemen, in game number 2.
Wow, the Red Raider shows up big time and updates the software of the Red Robots. Now it's just Marcel alongside Baloyski guarding the crystal. Can they end it here?
They want to clear the wave. Luckily, the wave is coming. Baloyski taking a lot of heat to Red and almost to its death. But now it's BTR actually taking advantage of the situation. They have the far lane.
Eman. When you thought he was down under and he was out, he's not. He's always there, haunting the players of Geek Fam. And now he buys a winner crown, adding more layers of safety net, and then potentially also an outplay angle where you can find. And he's the one just running on this Lord. He's trying to show himself, possibly bait something from Geek Fam. But the waves now are in equal states, I would say, at least for the ones in the top lane, because mid, down bottom, this empowered minion will do heavy lifting for Bigatron by Vitality. And Finn,
wow,
in the back, just looking for something.
They just want to delete a member, and that's going to be Baloyski. Immortality taken down. Take a look at Marcel on Iman. Now Baloyski buying time. Take a look at Marcel. That's a 1v1. That's again, just a blazing duet. It's a 1v1 under the Lord. And Iman finds it. Kenzie pops the Shadow Force here, looking to provide the damage for his team, but seems like BTR, they are not phased, and that will be 3 members of Geek Fam deleted.
The killing machine again online, and now they want to look for this push. A boy, Nazara, not the best of wave clears. Can they hold this one?
Let's see if Bigatron can equalize here, as it is wide open. Now a boy trying to provide damage, but Nazara is too tanky, finally taken down, and Bigatron, they have a wide open base. And ladies and gentlemen, in game number 2, the Red Robots, they responded. It is 1-1 in the lower bracket finals.